Welcome to Crypto Daily. My name is Dustin Knaus, and be sure to follow our show wherever you listen to podcasts. And please, leave a review on Apple Podcasts. If you're worried about Bitcoin dropping with the rest of the markets, well, there could be something else coming along for the legacy coin. Meltem Demirors, the chief strategy officer at CoinShares, has expressed that she believes that the governments here in the US, as well as around the world, are working to ban Bitcoin. They aren't doing it directly, but in a roundabout way by going after proof-of-work cryptocurrencies. She was quoted saying, "What we're seeing around the world, which is really concerning to me, is using the attack on proof-of-work, and in particular Bitcoin's energy usage, as a way to implement a de facto ban on Bitcoin without saying it. Without Bitcoin, and Bitcoin as the liquidity sink, and Bitcoin as the ultimate source of liquidity, none of this exists. So I think it's incredibly short-sighted." She believes that if Bitcoin goes under, so does all of the markets. I see your point with most crypto going up and down when crypto does, but I imagine that that cycle will break at some point, and other major cryptos will start to stand on their own. She's also worried that putting negative connotation on proof of work could easily shift into environmentally friendly versions of mining proof of stake, especially since most people don't know the difference. Certainly not a bunch of boomer government officials. Ethereum miners should be excited. Developers have discovered how to bypass the limiter on Nvidia's LHR RTX graphics cards. Nvidia released this line of graphics cards to discourage miners from buying up the GPUs during a chip shortage, as the limiter reduced the hash rate by 50%. It certainly didn't take long for programs to come out bypassing it, but now there's a new program called NiceHash that allows miners to use 100% of the hash rate. Honestly, though, even with a lower hash rate, mining Ethereum has still been very profitable. But now, there's really no reason to avoid these chips. In Britain, muggers aren't just going for wallets these days. There's a growing trend of robbers forcing victims to unlock their phones and transfer large amounts of digital currencies to their accounts. Since crypto payments are not reversible like bank transfers, it's becoming increasingly favorable to thieves. One report from the City of London police revealed that a man was robbed for over £28,000 in digital currency. In Liverpool, one person was trying to order an Uber when a gang forced them to unlock and hand over their phone. The phone was returned, but the victim discovered that £5,000 in Ethereum was transferred from their Coinbase account. Honestly, there's a long list of these types of incidents happening, and you can read about them more in the show notes. Anyway, a veteran FBI agent, Gervais Grigg, said that the police should be able to find the culprits since every transaction is logged on the blockchain. This creates a digital paper trail that investigators can and regularly do use to track down multi-million-dollar crypto hacks. However, he did say that police were less likely to have the resources to pursue smaller, one-off crimes. He said an individual theft of a small amount, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't consider £28,000 small, but okay. Well, he believes that that may not get the attention of police or a large law enforcement agency. If they could put together a larger conspiracy of activity where people are doing it more than once or twice, police services would likely pay attention. Well, now it's time to turn our focus over to the world of NFTs. This week, Instagram is doing a small trial allowing people to put NFTs as their profile pictures. Mark Zuckerberg confirmed that on Monday, and also said that they plan to soon support augmented reality NFTs on the platform, thanks to their AR authoring platform, Spark AR. Adam Missouri, head of Instagram, said in a tweet,
"I want to acknowledge up front that NFTs and blockchain technologies and Web3 more broadly are all about distributing trust, distributing power. But Instagram is fundamentally a centralized platform. So there's a tension there. So one of the reasons why we're starting small is we want to make sure that we can learn from the community."
A report from CoinDesk said that the platform is going to launch with a variety of platforms, including Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, and Flow. Starbucks Chief Marketing Officer Brady Brewer, oh come on, Brewer, an executive at a coffee company? That's a joke, right? Anyway, Brewer did a presentation that included the company's push into Web3 and a plan to push into NFTs. Their plan is to build a stronger community through a series of branded NFTs. Well, as it turns out, not every employee was happy about it. One employee, who only gave the name Mark, was willing to stand up for his opinions on NFTs.
I'm not the only one. Very worried about that this company would go in that direction, because I don't want to I don't want to feel like this about Starbucks. I enjoyed my time here. I enjoyed helping build this company with you guys. Too long to watch something as important as keeping the planet alive go completely. You're getting snowed, and I don't want that to happen. So that's my statement. My question is there any way for us to consider finding another way to be more inclusive? Because the other thing NFTs does is excludes people, because you have to be in the chain before you can be counted. You want that for all of us? I don't think that's where we want to be as a company.
Of course, if Mark were really up to date, he would have known that the environmental impact of proof of work stakes is so low that it's easy to have it run on only renewable energy. Or that we are not only seeing carbon neutral blockchains, but that we're also starting to see carbon positive chains that are working to help the environment. In any case, I doubt that this will stop Starbucks from making NFTs. But Mark, thank you for your courage to stand up to your boss. I'm sure that they're going to continue to research and find eco-friendly blockchains to work with so that everyone can be happy. Be sure to follow our show wherever you get your podcasts. Also, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or a comment on YouTube. It really does help the show. I'm Dustin Knaus, and thank you for joining me today.